Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for the month of August 2024. I'm super excited to have you here with me today, Libra. We're going to be pulling some cards for your love and relationships this month, and I'm curious if it resonates with you, so please drop me a comment if it finds you. Now, let us start off today by pulling one of these archetype cards. I'm feeling quite introspective as Mercury is currently in retrograde. And there's always this point during Mercury retrograde where I find myself deep in analysis of the previous chapter of my life, kind of sorting out, how I can do better or improve, and also just some of the overall insanity that's occurring in the world and becoming more discerning about where I want to put my time and attention, especially with Mercury retrograde in Virgo. We're definitely being asked to be more discerning about our routines and how we yield our energy wisely in the day-to-day. And now with Mercury moving backwards even deeper into Leo now, there's going to be a lot of questions about, our personal power and how we think about our own personal power and even our self-concept, because Mercury is very much connected to the mind, and then Leo is connected to the solar plexus chakra. So let's see what the archetype card is for the month of August for you guys in love. So we have the healer. So you could definitely be a source of light and healing for the relationships and connections in your life this month. And there's this feeling of deep transformative change with the snakes on this card. You're definitely going through a process of shedding old skins, and you're helping others, or you're holding space for others to do the same this month. It's kind of feeling a bit raw, maybe even uncomfortable in love currently, but it's serving you to become more in touch with your raw essence beneath, these layers of dead skin that need to come off, right? And so old layers of your personality, who you thought you were, who maybe you thought the people around you were, people are definitely transforming in front of your eyes this month, and nothing is really going to be the same. It feels like after we stepped through that Lionsgate 888 day, there's just been a lot of, for me personally, I'll speak from my own personal experience, just a lot of reflection needed, which makes sense that the Four of Swords is coming up for you guys as well, just to integrate all of the massive amounts of change that have been occurring in my life, in my family's life, in the people, that I'm closest to. So you guys right now, Libra, are currently in this space of rejuvenating your energy. Love could be taking a back seat right now, or you just feel as though the future of this connection is very much in the clouds, or it's like in the dark. You're not really sure what to expect next, and you could be feeling a bit disassociated even from your relationships. Let's get this person's energy. We have the Queen of Swords. How are they viewing you? Wheel of Fortune. And how is this person showing up in this connection? The World. And how are you showing up in this connection? The Hierophant. And how are you viewing this person? Eight of Wands. Okay, and what is the obstacle between you two? Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have strong water sign energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, I'm not exactly sure what's going on in this connection right now, but what I will say is that the masks between you and this person are definitely coming off. Similar to the snake shedding its skin, there's a level of vulnerability that is either needing to happen for this relationship to move to the next phase, or for the cycle to close out and for a new one to begin. I think that you're wrapping up a period of big learnings, Libra, with the Four of Swords here. And you're reflecting on a lot of things, a lot of the lessons. And what I'm picking up is that your energy could feel very heavy right now. It could feel very, kind of just drained, energetically zapped. But you are showing up here as this spiritual teacher and this healer. And the Hierophant shows me that the way that you're approaching this connection is with a solid sense of commitment. So even if you've pulled your energy back for a time, I still see you very much devoted or committed to this relationship with the person on your mind. Now, the way you're viewing this person right now is a lot more active than you. You're seeing them as the Eight of Wands, which is a very spiritually oriented card around growth, transformation, lots of movement and fast-paced results. And it's kind of an exciting energy. And you could be watching this person really break free from a lot of their personal what they would perceive to be frailties, and you're observing how they've changed over time. And you could also be feeling a bit disconnected from this person because you've both been going through some very rapid changes. And I almost feel like what tied you together in the past is no longer the thing that ties you together. And you may be needing to rediscover what is keeping you together now in order to strengthen the relationship. Because right now I'm getting two very kind of fragmented energies. And while I still sense, that there's a commitment between you, it's almost like you're not emotionally finding each other right now. And especially because this person is showing up here as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is quite distant. She's quite in her mind. So the person that you are thinking about, Libra, is kind of focused in another direction right now. They could even be focused on other friendships with that Three of Cups, but they are viewing you as someone with the Wheel of Fortune that is going through a lot of powerful changes as well, but maybe not telling them as much about it. And they also feel with the World's card that the way they're approaching this situation is very different now. A new leaf has been turned over, and it's almost like they are not really super clear about what's to come, because it feels like an old phase of your relationship is now over. And if you're going to relate in a new way, it can't be based on your past values or principles. It reminds me, I was recently watching this show called Couples Therapy, and one of the couples met in basically a cult, and they were married and they were both very much into this religion. And it isn't until they both exited the cult that they realized, what is this bond being tied together by? And it was previously the religion and the values that were tied to it. And so in breaking free, it was this whole reanalysis of building the bridge back to each other and wondering, what do we truly have in common? So I almost see that this is happening between you and this person now. You're both very much on this page of accelerated growth and healing and evolution. And it could be tempting to maybe want to even end this relationship for good. But because I'm seeing so many major arcana here, it almost feels like there just needs to be some readjustments in order for this relationship to triumph. So we will be taking this deeper into the extended reading, Libra. We're going to tune into this person's strongest feelings, intentions, their next action towards you and the relationship, as well as the likely future based on the present moment between you guys. So I will link that in the description box below. If you'd like to work with me personally, I do offer 60-minute live intuitive sessions, as well as a number of other personal readings and astrology readings. So check that out on my website, intuitiveempress.com. Drop me a comment as well if it resonated with you, and I'm sending you guys lots of love. Bye for now.